One concept that is brand new to Century this year is the new CQ range. Now CQ stands for close quarter, so as the name would suggest, they're much shorter rods for short range fishing, margins, floater fishing, even rivers and canals, anything where you're fishing at short to medium range, mainly short range, and the CQs are going to fit perfectly into that bracket. It's been a huge trend for those sort of rods the last few years. Some very successful rods have been released that fall into this bracket, but what we really wanted to do at Century is release a real top end option for people who really do that sort of fishing all the time and want to have the same sort of quality in a 9-foot rod as they would in a 12 or a 13-foot rod. So the CQs, there's 3 models in the range. First one is the 11-foot CQ. Now the 11-foot CQ, we've rated this one at 2 3/4 pounds, and it's based on a Fat Boy Slim blank. For those of you that are familiar with the Fat Boy Slim, as the name would suggest, very slimline blank, very slim in the butt, very soft and very forgiving. Absolutely ideal blank to build a rod of this calibre on. As far as the build goes, it stays pretty much in line with the original Fat Boy Slim, other than we've stealthed it up a little bit, so to speak. We've got the laser etched black aluminium butt cap, abbreviated shrink handle. These are very understated, these all the way through. We've got the 2K carbon weave in the butt section, plain black whippings, and we've used, once again, in line with a lot of the new 2015 rods, we've managed to get the reel seat to match the blank perfectly. We've used a 1K in-house made, we hand make those ourselves, carbon reel seats, which matches the 1K blank perfectly. Black hoods, very small, very understated CQ wrap round logo, and a nice carbon trim band there at the back of the reel seat. Standard 40mm ring set on these all the way through, plain black whippings. So if you are familiar with a Fat Boy Slim, very similar. Comes in 2 equal 5.5-foot sections, this one, so it's an 11-foot rod, and there's been carp caught to 30 pounds during testing from canals and rivers with this rod. Some guys are using it for even for tench fishing. Some people have had a go of it for barbel fishing. It's been used for rivers, it's been used for floater fishing, short range carp fishing. The possibilities of this are endless. It's a very versatile test curve and a very versatile length. So that's the 11-foot 2-piece CQ. So I'm just going to pop that one out of the way. Now this is the 9-foot CQ. This is something we're really excited about, this one. We've actually produced this as a package, which I'm going to show you in a second. And this is a real work of art. Now, we got the guys from Thinking Anglers involved in this. Steve Fantuzzi in particular is a very well respected river angler, margin angler. Both the guys there, both Steve and Ben, are fantastic short range anglers. So who better to get on board to advise us on this rod? We went through a ton of samples with this one. Steve was very particular about the action. This particular one, which is Steve's sort of signature one, this is a 9-foot 3.5 pound 3-piece. Steve's not a big fan of the really soft ones. It is very forgiving in the tip, this one, but carries a little bit more power in the butt, so it's not a broomstick 3.5. There's also a 2 3/4 for the guys who want something a little more traditional, if you like, from a stalking rod. 2 3/4 is pretty standard for a 9-footer. So there is a 2 3/4, and then there's this one, which is a stiffer butted 3.5. The build's very similar to the 11-footer with the abbreviated shrink, the black laser etched butt cap, the 2K weave, matching 1K reel seat, black hoods, understated wrap round logo there. And then obviously this one, because it's a 9-footer, it has 2 joints. There's 3 equal 3-piece sections. So we have a joint every 3 feet in the rod. Steve was really particular about the ringing with this, and this one actually finishes with 4 16mm rings. Obviously weed can get clogged up at close range. It's not good. Sometimes you're playing fish from under snags with the last couple of 3 foot of the rod in the water. So Steve was really keen on having bigger rings. So quite an interesting ring set on these, but they finish with 4 6s, 3 16mm rings down to a 16mm tip to stop the weed clogging up the ring set. And then, as you can see, all breaks down very nicely, very compact into 3-foot sections. Like so. Now, what we also got the guys involved with at Thinking Anglers, which was great, was we decided that we wanted to do this as a package. So we got some fantastic dual branded Thinking Anglers and Century luggage done, and this is the rod case. So As you can see, really high quality zips on this, nice carpy green colour, and it's actually got 3 dividers in. So we've got enough for 3 rods, or you can use it for 2 rods, or you can use it for 1 rod. It's entirely up to you, but it's absolutely perfectly designed to take 3 of these with ease, and reels. Some people still like big pit reels on these, some people prefer smaller reels, but it will take 3 big pit reels, no problem. It's double zipped, and it's got loads and loads of other pockets. There's a little Velcro pocket on the inside for putting some bits in. We've got a nice, almost full length bank stick pocket on the outside. Most people fish single sticks when they're out stalking or fishing 1 rod for the day, so that's ideal for that. Got a little tackle pouch on the outside. High quality carrying handles, Velcro ones in the middle, removable shoulder strap should you want to just carry it suitcase style. And if we flip it over, you can see nice big thick padded reel pouch to house your 2, 3 reels, whatever it is you're using. And we've got some Velcro straps here and a little pocket at the bottom, which brings us on quite nicely to the CQ landing net. So we're quite well known for our nets. They're fantastic products, very, very stiff shafts, very light, stainless fittings. Now this is a 42-inch version. We're only doing the 42 in the CQ at the moment. It's very, very, very similar if you've got one of our nets before. The arms will be the same, the mesh will be the same, the spreader block's the same. It's a 1K finish to match in nicely with the 2 rods. So if you're using the 11 foot or the 9 foot, it will match nicely. But the difference with this is it's got a 2-piece handle. So what we can do is just gently, we can break the net down, like so. And then you can see we've got just an overfit joint there with a Century stainless trim bed, some Japanese shrink wrap, and the CQ logo at the end. That breaks down nice and easy into 2 sections, and then you can just roll the handle up there, just as you normally would, inside the mesh. Keep it all as tight as you can. And then back to the rod case. And that just slides in the end pocket, stop it falling out, and then you can have it very, very secure with the Velcro straps. There's 3 of those, and there it all is, ready to go. 3 rods, 2 rods of net, your buzzers, a little bit of tackle. River guys might have some forceps or disgorgers, anything you want to put in those little pockets. It's exactly 3 feet long and is going to fit perfectly in the boot of any car. If you purchase 1 rod, there's a price for the rod case. If you purchase 2 rods or a rod and a net, there's a discounted price on the rod case. And if you purchase 3 rods or 2 rods and a net, so 3 pieces, then the rod case comes to you absolutely free. So it's a fantastic little package, and it's going to be a huge seller for us, I'm sure.